This is a different angle. If this is your first time here, then welcome. If you're a return viewer, then welcome back. And if you're one of my subscribers, a very sincere and heartfelt thank you. Your support is very important to my channel. It's how it grows and gets shown and recommended to lots of other people. And I want to thank you. And on that note, now is a good time to click on that thumbs up like button and the subscribe button and the bell icon when it shows up. That way you'll get notifications of when I post new videos. At the present time, I don't do personal readings, and I won't ever contact you in any way, shape, or form. So if you get an email or a DM or some kind of message that claims to be from me, it's not. Don't click on any links in any postings. All that stuff is probably a scam, and I don't want you to get taken in. Now, this is going to be a general reading for the week of August 15th to the 21st. So it may not fit for everyone. Take what makes sense, take what seems applicable, and drop the rest. If it fits, it fits, and if it doesn't, it doesn't, and you'll know. So with all that business being taken care of, let's see what's in the cards for the upcoming week. Let's tidy everything up a little bit. Make sure it's all in view. Let's see what we got here. With the 7 of Cups and the 5 of Swords, it looks as though for some of us this week it will be about being truthful with yourself, about not accepting your own stories. I've always said that once you start believing your own PR, you're in trouble. And this is the week for that. Don't talk yourself into or out of anything just because you think you've achieved or you think you have or you think you know. Doesn't mean that you don't have to put in the work. Doesn't mean that you don't have to show up. So be honest with yourself about where things are and how they stand this week. Because in the mix, with the 8 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the 9 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords, it looks like that honesty is going to be helpful because it would seem that some of us are beginning to understand that the situation is not exactly as it seems, that it may have looked really good, but it's not all that it was cracked up to be. And we're rethinking this situation, this relationship, this enterprise, whatever this is. There's a thought process going on, an analysis, attempting to figure out what the situation is. Is it as it appears to be, or is it actually something else? And that's where being honest with yourself is going to come into play. Because it looks as though you have worked hard, you have tried and tried and tried, you've put in the labor. And part of you is saying, I don't want to have to go through this again. I don't want to have to start from scratch. I don't want to have to cut everything off and have to start again. But if you're being honest with yourself, that may be what you need to do. Or honesty may require that you reevaluate your assessment of the situation. Perhaps it's still workable, it's just not what you thought it was going to be, or it's not how it was presented. So this week it's going to be about being honest with yourself and seeing things as they are and not as you would hope them to be. It looks as though there's a decision, there's a reinterpretation that will happen this week, and it's going to happen most smoothly and most easily if you're honest with yourself about how things are. And what we may not have thought of is the Emperor, which means that in this situation, you may need to make a decision and you may need to take charge. It may be up to you how this plays out. So use that honesty, use your understanding to inform the decision you may need to make this week. And having made the decision, whatever it may be, stick with it. Don't be swayed. If you've been honest with yourself and looked at everything here, then you can make this decision with surety and with confidence, because that's who you are. Now, if this was helpful, please remember to like, follow, and subscribe. It's very important to this channel, as I said. I post new draws each morning to help you start your day, and my weekly draws are posted on Saturday. So join me here again tomorrow, and each Saturday, when I take a look from a different angle. Make this week a good week.